So this morning, guys, I was doing my little at-home workout in my basement, hiding from my children, and I heard a advertisement. I was listening to a podcast, an older podcast from like early 2023, and it started talking about this remake of this movie, and it reminded me. Hold on. So let's start here, is pretty good. Like, I remember watching it as a young child and being like, oh, cool. I wish I could manipulate bunch of people, but like, I wouldn't manipulate them into like killing a town. We probably would have just robbed Toys R Us and got all the toys we wanted. But to each their own, these crazy kids just killed a whole town. So, anyway, let's forward to, I think they started remaking the movie in 2020, I believe, and I was so pumped when I heard that. But unfortunately, let's talk about this new one. This monstrosity came out. Now, this girl, the main actor, I will say she did a really good job, especially for being young. Like, I expect that we'll see her in some, like, horror movies. Now, however, the rest of the movie, so basically it's like the same plot of, like, she's just like a girl and she's like manipulative and they are able, but the weird thing, okay, so they get the whole town in these jail cells, like all these like young children. Like, if I would have told my mom at 8 years old to go in a jail cell and she thought I was crazy, she would just kick me in the face, like any parent should if you feel like you're about to be children of the corn. Like, I'm so confused on how that happened. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. So then they just start, killing them, and some of the killings are violent. It's terrible, though. It is literally it's the worst thing I've ever seen. But at the end, there's actually something in the corn. Now, be prepared. Before you're asking, this is not the 80s movie. This is the graphic from the 2023 movie. This monstrosity comes out of the corner, and he's the culprit. As I said, it's the worst movie you could possibly watch. So do not be adding this to your Halloween 2023 watch list. Instead, be like, you know what? I could do a bunch more things with my life than watch this movie and sit and stare at my significant other and eat our pork chops in silence because we are just so stunned by how bad this was. So thank you guys for listening. Let me know if you have watched it and your thoughts. I'm sure they're not good, but just let me know. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.